The morning comes in broken lines, through weary eyes and borrowed time. My hands still shake from yesterday, from words I wish I didn't say. The mirror tells me every fight, every bruise I hide from sight. But in the glow of a fragile start, I see the truth inside my scars. I've been wearing all this pain, like it ever kept me safe. But in the light I try to flee. My wounds are finally teaching me. These scars beneath the morning light don't look like weakness anymore. They look like proof I learned to fight, like I learned what living's for. These scars beneath the morning light tell a story I survived. What once felt dark now shines so bright. These scars beneath the morning light. The cello sings my hidden days of silent wars and quiet breaks. The guitar moves in trembling tone, like all the strength I've ever known. The rhythm finds my tired feet, soft brush and kick like steady speech. And the bass beneath my fragile chest turns every fear to something blessed. I try to drown in who I was, and what I lost and what it was. But every crack that let me bleed is where the light keeps finding me. Scars beneath the morning light don't look like weakness anymore. They look like proof I learned to fight, like I learned what living's for. These scars beneath the morning light tell a story I survived. What once felt dark now shines so bright. These scars beneath the morning light. Maybe healing isn't clean. Maybe it's a slow release of every tear I taught to hide, of every time I almost died. I've been lost inside myself on crowded streets and empty shelves, but standing here in open view, I finally see what I lived through. These scars beneath the morning light are not my shame, they're my reply to every storm that tried to write my ending in a darker line. These scars beneath the morning light prove my heart refused to die. What once was wrong now feels so right. These scars beneath the morning light. In the daylight I remain. The night is heavy on my chest, like borrowed weight I can't forget. The stars feel distant, cold and small, like they don't hear me when I fall. I walk these streets with open scars, learning how to trust the dark. Every step unsure but true, still moving even when I'm through. I've been breaking in between who I was and who I seem, but in the cracks where doubts appear, the quietest strength is forming here. I'm still standing in the quiet when the world has lost its sound. No applause, no fire rising, just my feet on shaking ground. I'm still standing in the quiet with my fear and my own doubt. No one sees the war inside me, but I'm still standing now. The cello hums my hidden pain, what I lost and what remains. The guitar breathes in broken lines, like all these moments left behind. The rhythm pulls me sliding slow, brush on snare like falling snow. And the bass beneath my skin walks me through where I've never been. I don't shout, I don't pretend, I just bend and rise again. Every wound that still feels raw taught my heart what courage is for. I'm still standing in the quiet when the world has lost its sound. No applause, no fire rising, just my feet on shaking ground. I'm still standing in the quiet with my fear and my own doubt. No one sees the war inside me, but I'm still standing now. Maybe strength is not the flame that burns the dark and screams your name. Maybe strength is learning how to breathe when you don't know why now. I've been lost, I've been afraid, I've been counting every shade, but the fact I'm still right here means I'm stronger than my fear. I'm still standing in the quiet with no crown upon my head, just a heart that learned the hard way how to rise up from the dead. I'm still standing in the quiet, not because I never fall, but because I always answer when my broken spirit calls. Still standing. The road is quiet under tired streetlights. Every step feels heavier tonight. I've been dragging all my doubts behind, like they're stitched into the back of my mind. Old regrets whisper where I stand, like ghosts that still don't understand. But in the silence of this empty lane, I feel tomorrow call my name. I've been lost in the in-between of who I was and what I've seen. But even in this lonely phase, a softer hope begins to wake. On these quiet roads of brighter days, I walk with fear but I still stay. Every shadow starts to fade. On these quiet roads of brighter days, even in my heart still aches, my hands still shake. I keep moving anyway, on these quiet roads of brighter days. cello weeps, my head in doubt. All the words are swallowed down. The guitar speaks in broken time. Second chances I can't decline. The rhythm guides my shaking feet. Soft brush and kick like steady breath. And the bass beneath my fragile chest keeps reminding me I am not done yet. I've been running from the light, scared of what it might require. But every step I dare to take feels like a vow I couldn't break. On these quiet roads of brighter days, I walk with fear but I still stay. Every shadow starts to fade. On these quiet roads of brighter days, even if my heart still aches, even if my hands still shake, I keep moving anyway. On these quiet roads of brighter days. Maybe hope is not a shout. Maybe it's the slow way out. Through the corners of my doubt, through the tears I never let out. Try to sprint, I try to fly from the reasons why I cry. But walking slow is how I see what tomorrow means to me. On these quiet roads of brighter days, I don't need to rush my faith. Even broken dreams can change. On these quiet roads of brighter days, now my eyes begin to race past the night, past the haze. I am learning how to stay on these quiet roads of brighter toward the light. The street is empty, but my mind is loud. Every doubt still follows me around. I've learned the sound of my own fears. They echo what I couldn't hear. Footsteps fall in a broken line between what's yours and what is mine. I've lost a lot, I've gained the truth. The loneliness can still be proof. I used to think the dark was all I'd see. No hands to hold, no remedy. But in the quiet I began to find a different light behind my eyes. I walk alone, but not in darkness. I got a fire the night can't arrest. Every shadow that once owned this heart now just shows me where I start. I walk alone, but not in darkness. Even broken steps still blessed. Every mile I face by myself still leads me closer to my best. The cello knows my hidden name. Every loss, every flamed out flame. The guitar speaks in fragile cries of things I buried to survive. The rhythm moves my trembling spine. Soft brush and kick like borrowed time. And the bass beneath this quiet chest says you're alone but not helpless. Been afraid of empty space, of quiet rooms and vacant days. But in this stillness I confess, I finally hear my confidence. I walk alone but not in darkness. I've got a fire the night can't rest. Every shadow that once owned this heart now just shows me where I start. I walk alone but not in darkness. Even broken steps still blessed. Every mile I face by myself still leads me closer to my strength is not a crowd cheering when you're feeling down. Maybe strength is staying when no one calls you home again. I've been lost, I've been afraid of the choices that I made. But the road I fear to tread is the one that taught my legs. I walk alone but not in darkness. I don't need the night's permission. Every scar that tried to mark this only shaped my new condition. I walk alone but not in darkness. I still fall but I still rise. Even when I'm on my own, I am never without light. I walk alone but not in darkness. Morning breeze in broken tones, through dusty glass and quiet roads. I walk the weight of yesterday, like shadows I can't throw away. My hands still shake from holding on dreams that faded before dawn. But in the crack of fragile air, a fragile hope is waiting there. And I've been tired of fighting storms that only live inside my bones. Something soft is calling me back to who I used to be. So I rise in quiet light, even when my faith feels thin. Every scar becomes a sign of the battles deep within. I don't shout, I don't pretend, I just breathe and try again. In the silence I survive. Still I rise, still I rise. The cello cries what I can't say about the nights I pushed away. The guitar weeps in broken time, like every fear I buried mine. The rhythm slowly pulls me on, soft kick and brush like gentle dawn. and in the pulse beneath my chest, my wounded heart still learns to rest. I was lost inside the noise of every doubt, every choice. But in this ache I finally hear a younger voice that sounds like fear. So I rise in quiet light, even when my faith feels thin. Every scar becomes a sign of the battles deep within. I don't shout, I don't pretend, I just breathe and try again. In the silence I survive, still I rise, still I rise. Maybe I'm not made of steel. Maybe everything I feel is the proof I'm still alive. Still afraid but still alive. I try to run, I try to hide from the truth I keep inside, but every step I couldn't flee kept bringing me back to me. Now I rise in burning light through the doubt that once held tight. Every tear I try to hide turn into my reason why. I don't need to win the war, I just won't be lost no more. From the ashes of my fight, still I rise, still I rise.